Imagine a dark room filled with shelves of unsolved cases that may not have been looked at in years. Now imagine taking those cases off the shelf and bringing them into the light. The goal of this channel is to shed some new light on those dark cold cases on a state-by-state basis. Thus, welcome to Dark Cold State. Today's missing person cold cases are from the state of Vermont. Our first missing person cold case is Heide Dawn Wilbur. Heide's last contact date was February 9th, 1991, and is considered missing from Middletown Springs, Vermont. Heide is a white or Caucasian female, and at the time of her disappearance, she was 16 years old. Her height was 5 feet 4 inches, she weighed approximately 100 pounds, and has blonde hair and blue eyes. Heide has the distinctive physical feature of having a dimple on her left cheek, a 1-inch scar on her forehead, a scar on her left wrist, and a scar on her right leg. She has a tattoo of a tiger on her left shoulder and a rose on her ankle. The exact circumstances of Heide's disappearance are unknown. She was last seen at the house of one of her relatives. At the time of her disappearance, Heide was in the custody of the Vermont Department of Social and Rehabilitation Services and had been living in a foster home in Rutland City, Vermont. She obtained a weekend pass to visit her biological family located in Middletown Springs, Vermont. While visiting her family, authorities believe that she left her relative's home willingly and perhaps hitchhiked out of the area. Her family thinks that she traveled to Florida and may still live there. Since Heide's disappearance, there have been speculation and many reports of her being in the Florida area. However, to date, those sightings and speculation have not been confirmed. At the time of this video, Heide would be 48 years old, and her physical appearance will differ due to the time that has passed between her disappearance and this video. If you have any information on the disappearance of Heide Dawn Wilbur or any information on her current whereabouts, please contact the Vermont State Police at 802-773-9101 and reference case number 9101743 or MP6974, or you can contact NCMEC at 1-800-843-5678 and reference case number 755088. Our next missing person cold case is Ralph Jean Marie. Ralph's last contact date is listed as April 13th, 2020, and is considered missing from Barre, Vermont. Ralph is a Black or African American male, and at the time of his disappearance was 38 years old. Ralph has black hair and brown eyes. His height is 5 feet 10 inches, and he weighs approximately 140 pounds. Ralph has the distinctive physical features of tattoos on his arm, including a tattoo of a cross on his shoulder, and he also wears glasses. He would be considered legally blind without his glasses, and he also has medical conditions which require him to take medication. Ralph's disappearance is classified as endangered missing, and he disappeared under suspicious circumstances. Ralph and his girlfriend were staying in a hotel room at the Hollow Inn on South Main Street in Barre, Vermont. He and his girlfriend had had an argument, and Ralph left the hotel room without his ID, wallet, glasses, or his medication. Ralph was last seen wearing gray pajama pants, a gray Carhartt jacket, a black and gray hat with the word King in white capital letters on the bill, and black Adidas sneakers. Foul play is suspected, and according to the Vermont State Police, they are following that theory while investigating his case. At the time of this video, Ralph's age would be 41 years old, and his physical appearance may differ due to the time that has passed between his disappearance and this video. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Ralph Jean Marie or information related to his disappearance, please contact the Barre Police Department at 802-476-6613. Our last missing person cold case for this week is Marble Ace Arvidson. His last contact date is listed as August 27, 2011, and is considered missing from Brattleboro, Vermont. Marble is a white or Caucasian male, and at the time of his disappearance was 17 years old. At the time, Marble had shoulder-length blonde hair and blue eyes. His height was 6 feet 2 inches, and he weighed approximately 165 pounds. Marble has the distinctive physical feature of multiple scars on his arms and body from self-harm, and is known to smoke cigarettes. At approximately 2 p.m. on August 27, 2011, Marble was last seen by his roommate leaving his home on Route 9 with an unknown male. The roommate did not know where they were going or the person that Marble left with. Before leaving, Marble left a note on his door stating he would be back in 30 minutes with a phrase implying he was out with friends. Roommates believe that later that evening he had plans with his girlfriend, so all indicators show he was planning on returning as stated. The person who visited and left with Marble has never been identified. At the time of his disappearance, Marble was in the custody of the Vermont Department of Children and Families and was living in a foster home. Marble was last seen wearing a black button-down shirt, black pants, black hiking boots, and a black fedora. Marble did hike often, and since he was wearing his hiking boots, it was possible that he went hiking. Hours after Marble left his home, the first rain began to fall from Tropical Storm Irene, which was a major storm to hit the area. Tropical Storm Irene drenched parts of Vermont with 11 inches of rain in a 24-hour period. By the time that Marble was reported missing the next day, communications were down and first responders were overwhelmed. There have been a few reported sightings of Marble in the Brattleboro area, but those sightings remain unconfirmed. Although it is not certain, there is a possibility that Marble is a victim or casualty of Tropical Storm Irene. However, others question whether he may have left the area willingly or was even the possible victim of a crime. At the time of this video, Marble's age would be 28 years old, and his physical appearance may differ due to the time that has passed between his disappearance and the time of this video. Marble's family holds out hope that he is still alive and wants him to know that they want him home, miss him, and love him. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Marble Ace Arvidson or information related to his disappearance, please contact the Brattleboro Police Department at 802-251-8188 or NCMEC at 1-800-843-5678 and reference case number 117 8817. Please do not make contact if you see a missing person. The best thing to do is call your local emergency number or, if applicable, one of the numbers in this video. There are also many unidentified remains found in each state. If you have not already done so, please consider getting DNA testing completed, where the DNA results are shared with law enforcement so that the possibility of identifying any unknown remains is increased. The goal of this channel is to provide attention to these cold cases. If you like the videos on this channel, please click the like button, share the video with others, comment below, and subscribe to the channel so that these videos are seen by as many people as possible. Appropriate update videos will be provided if needed. If you have a cold case or a missing person cold case that you would like to see featured on this channel, please suggest in the comments below or email me the information.